Hello, Graybeard here, and welcome to the channel. It's crazy because now it's showing 3 bars. I was wanting to make this video to see how much I could squeeze out of this battery. If you watched the last 2 videos, if not, please do. They're on my channel along with 120 or so others. Anyways, oh yeah, definitely hit the like button if you like this video. If not, lie to me, hit it anyway. And subscribe, hit the bell, and definitely lay down a comment no matter what you think about it. All the interactions help out the channel, and I need all the help I can get. Anywho's, I wanted to like I say, I haven't charged this battery since the last 2 videos. I charged it, made them last 2 videos, and it's still on the same charge. And a lot of people have asked, well, how many miles can you run before, on the battery? How much ride time do you get? Well, I'm trying to answer that question on this video. I don't know if we will or not, because if it makes the video too long, then we might have to do it in another video. But I was hoping this video, because when I parked this bike last, it had 1 bar left on the battery. So we'll see what happens once we get going, because them 2 other bars might fade away fairly quickly if it's if the 1 bar was accurate. And then we'll see how far we go. This may be a short video, I don't know. But yeah, let's check it out and see how long we can go on what's left of this battery. I'm trying not to go too far away from home, because this thing's hard to pedal without the assist of the motor. I mean, it's not like super hard, but like if you've ever messed with an old moped, they got the pedals on there, but they're not really good for assisting you. I mean, like to ride it, with the pedal alone. I gotta tie my shoe. These are my old shoes. I run around the house like they're house slippers, and really didn't not prepare much as far as dressing to go out. Yeah, I've actually started to mow the grass in these shoes. Anywho's, yeah, as soon as I get these tied, we're gonna jump on the bike and go. I meant to have these tied before I started the video. But if you watch many of my videos, you know a lot of times I'm not prepared. Woohoo! That's just 3. Level 3. Oh, make sure it's all the way up. I tried to tilt this phone here straighter up because it seemed like it was reflecting too much on the video. But yeah, a lot of other people that do like bike reviews, the ones that get these bikes sent to them for free just to tell them what they think. They'll run them throttle only for as long as they can. Well, if you look at most of them places, they live in places where the land is pretty level. And as you can tell, if you watched any of my videos, there ain't too many flat spots in this area. I'm in 4 right now, level 4. Yeah, I'm trying to stay local on this ride, not go so far out. Yeah, see, we already lost 1 bar. Yeah, I'm trying to basically top it off and see how far it actually goes on that one single charge. Because I've made videos and did like 2 videos out of a charge on each charge I've done, and then I just charge it up. I've never really burnt the battery completely out, you know, depleted anyway. I hope you can see better. Of course, the sun's hitting it. Wind's coming into my riding shades in a certain way that's like messing with my eyelash. Not irritating, but a little agitating. Alright, well, that. Yeah, like I say, in this terrain that I have to ride, there's nowhere I go that is not either uphill or downhill, you know. There's a lot of uphill. I should have kicked her down. Couple gears. That motor sure helps though. There we go. Right here, I don't mind using just straight throttle. They say as these bikes get, you know, the battery gets more depleted, it gives you less speed. Of course, if I was riding on a smoother part of the road, so far, this thing seems to be holding 26 or so. Well, 22 on my phone. So yeah, I guess that is a little slower than if I had a full charge. Yeah, any kind of disruption in the surface of the road, you know what I mean, like bumps and junk like that, all that affects how far this battery can take this bike. Still got 2 bars. 26 on the bike's speedo. Like I say, if you look at it, there's about a 5-mile discrepancy right now. Sometimes if you watch my videos, you keep watching the speedos on the phone and the bike, sometimes they'll sync up. Tell if anybody's behind me. I didn't see anybody when I looked back, but I ain't got the spin around on my neck like I used to. Well, there was one car. A lot of people turning. There you couldn't, good looking hog. Although that's a, tell, don't look like a Harley. Sounds kind of like one, but not exactly. Of course, it's a V-twin. A lot of them are. That's what they're doing. They're trying to take away from Harley's customers. Kids thought I was going to run them over. I would not do that, not on purpose, anywho. Oh, we're down to one bar. Like I say, I don't want to get too far away from home, so this bike ain't so easy to pedal like say even my big fat tire bike. It pedals pretty easy, but it's a normal bike. Somebody was horn happy. Avoiding that rough spot. Made a good choice too, because it was a lot smoother to go around it that way. Oh yeah, gotta watch. Yeah, it's the other shades tree. One of these others that's got that big peak in the sidewalk. Not this one, but the next one. Love it. I wish this daggone town would come around here and start repairing some of this junk. Yeah, having an e-bike is fun though. If you can afford it. I mean, I stretched my wallet. I really stretched it to be able to get it. Had to do it around income tax time. I don't make so much money, so I actually get a little bit of a return. And that's usually about the only time I can afford something like this. That's why you'll notice if I get anything like the scooter and this bike, even the minis, if you look at the month the minis were shot, it was around the income tax time of the year. Over and get on that shoulder, but then them cars come around the corner. You get off the road, got one coming up behind me. Let's go up this way, I guess. Try a little off-roading. I don't know if you'd really call this so much off-roading. It's a little safer than being on the road right now. This is rush hour traffic. People getting off work, going home. Oh, I thought the parking lot went on one pass. I cut myself off. Should have got over into that parking lot. Yeah, as you can see all the designs in the road, it's where they milled it down, and it's a little rougher. Of course, it gives the new asphalt, when they do pave it, something to more surface to stick to, kind of like kneading your clay, you know, putting little crisscrosses in it or whatever if you're making pottery.
fast. Don't know which ones are. There's another one turning in. I never think to shift this thing down because I'm so used to it. Just put about a turn and a half with the crank and this thing kicks in and helps you. Makes you lazy in a way. You're still pedaling when you do that, but like I say, if you can afford one of these things, it's just, it makes bikes new again, you know what I mean? If you ride bikes a lot or something and they're feeling sort of mundane, this kind of spices it up a little bit. You can get on this sucker and pedal it and go way further than you would without the electric assist. That's one of the reasons why I bought this bike. Well, the two big reasons, well, three. We'll just go ahead and tell you the three big reasons. I love the way this bike looks, for one. But that's what sealed the deal, is just the way it looked on top of the other two things. I wanted at least a 750 watt motor. And this has a 1000. At least that's the claim. May later on down the line buy another 1000 bike and find out it's got a lot more power. I don't know. A lot of them 750s, they claim 1000. But the normal power is 750 and it peaks out at 1000. I don't know if this is the same way. You know, it's actually a 750 motor and it peaks out at 1000 or what. But I wanted at least a 750. And this one, like I say, advertised 1000. And then I wanted as much battery as I could get. And then, well, on top of that, I was looking within a certain budget. And my budget was, I didn't want to go over 1300. I was actually trying to go as cheap as possible. I was actually looking at a couple other bikes that were down below 800. I guess they just put in a little chunk here. Good clear spot for me to, yeah, still pretty clear behind me. But problem with them bikes that go down sub 800 prices is that I didn't realize this was concrete here. The battery capacity is like 10 amp hour. Some of them might be 12, 13 amp hour, which might be okay, especially if you live on flat land. If you live on flat land, you don't need a 22 amp hour battery. But when I saw this one, normally 1500 on sale for $11.99.99, and it had that 22 amp hour battery with a 1000 watt motor. I was like, yeah, must have had that motorcycle look to it. Trying to avoid traffic. Well, I was going to get on the sidewalk. I think there's still supposed to be a sidewalk there, but it might just be completely overgrown, like it is just about here. But we're down on, like I say, been down on one bar since we was on the main road going the other way. Oop. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. This is all because of the roots of that tree. I like it going from one gear up to another. If you listen, you can hear the back wheel still caught it. This one has a little more space, but then you got that sign there. And then you got to dodge the drain. Yeah, the more I ride this, the more I figure out how best to operate it. I'm definitely no pro at it. My first electric bike ever. I'm surprised this thing's still kicking. Because it was what? I guess we did about close to 5 miles. Over 4 at least. And like I say, 2 videos ago, if you look at the very beginning of not last video, but the one before, it goes, it started off at 57, I want to say 57.5, but I'm not sure. It's 57 point something. When that video ended, it was like 65 something. Like I said before I started shooting the last video, it was at that 65 something. So we had gone 8 miles. I added probably 5 to it. I wanted to check this out. I wanted to see if I could make it to the top of this hill like I did the scooter that one time. This is really working on the battery too. Woo! Yeah, these roads are really steep. How you doing? Yeah, this got real steep when I turned up this little side road here. This is not as bad, but close. And I'm pooped. Well, while I'm getting a breather, you can look at the cool Camaro. Looks like a ZL1 from here, but I'm not sure. Camaros are awesome. And as you can see, I know I mentioned it a lot, probably too much, East River Mountain. There's a good view of it up here though. Whew. Trying to get enough back in the tank to just make it up to that little point up there. It still goes uphill up there though. Whew. Whew. Trying to use the body strength, or body weight anyway. See here, still goes uphill. Whew. Let's walk her up. I believe I see poison ivy. Sure looks like it. Yeah, you gotta watch passing some of these bushes. get smacked with it. There's plenty of poison ivy around here. Almost to the peak. Good view up here though. I like to be able to get in some of these backyards and look, like over on the left side anyway. Yeah, that's the last time I'm coming to the top of this hill. Whew. That's just gorgeous. Scenery around here is just lovely though. Don't matter where you go. You'll see a few dilapidated houses here and there, but it's all the green. If you think about it, we're at 86.5. Also, what needs to be thought about is the speedometer's off. At least according to GPS on my phone. Like I say, sometimes it's saying 25 and this GPS is saying 20. So, you know, we just have to go by the mileage on it because the phone isn't doing mileage. At least I don't, well, I guess it may. But I believe I've reset it since then. Or if I haven't, I probably still have the mileage from that scooter ride. Can't see. For some reason we just got the window mode. What the heck? Yeah, no. Just trying to get the it's down to the single thing on there. I don't know what causes it, but anywho's, that's 86.7. That's 30 over from the start of my, not the last video, but the one before. Meaning we've done 30 miles. It was 55.7 or 0.5 or something like that. Either way, this is 86.7, so that's 30 miles over. So yeah, we've already put 30 miles on this this single charge on the battery. So yeah, I mean, I've done plenty of pedaling. It wasn't throttle only, but you see the daggone hill we just went up. And the motor was a helping. Otherwise, I definitely wouldn't have made it. Trying to sit behind me. Oh, truck turned. Safe Light Auto Glass. And every once in a while, when you get to go down hills, you get to coast. But yeah, we put 30 miles on this charge. I was expecting this battery to go out about before now. We'll go back up the main road and back. I'm not sure how long we've been riding. Probably long enough, probably about a normal length of video. I'll check as soon as we get down to the bottom. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to buy brakes pretty soon because I don't think these are needing more and more adjusted. Yeah, we got 30 minutes on this video. I expected to be done. Yeah, of course, like an idiot, I'm in 7th gear. And your car's coming up behind me. That's the problem. Trying to do these videos in the middle of the week. Oh, here comes a hog. And that sounds like a genuine hog. Yeah, Tour Glide. I guess that's what it's called. It's got the headlights like a Tour Glide. It's a fairly new one. It's funny though, as much as them bikes cost, that's more than likely a $30-some $100 bike. You can go ahead. Coming out there pretty fast like he wasn't going to stop, so I figured I better. A lot of cars, you can tell they stopping for you. They even like make eye contact with you. People look like they was just going to pull out no matter what. Oh. Excuse me. Thing still got some pull to it on the last bar, and as far as we ran, oh, I bypassed that spot where that other peak was. It's right across from the recreational center, the YMCA over there. You see, like I say, up here in West Virginia, they don't make people, they don't seem to anyway, make the people trim their bushes and stuff back. You got spots around here where people don't have room to walk. Wait until these cars pass, and I'm gonna turn around actually. Good looking truck. How you doing? Actually, maybe not even a complete turn on these cranks and it kicks in. Now, like I say, if you're using throttle, let off and go to crank, sometimes you'll crank it 4 or 5 times before it kicks in. For some reason, when you're using throttle and let off and go to switch over to pedal assist, like I say, once you're using throttle first and do it, it takes longer to kick into pedal assist. But if you're not using anything, pedal assist kicks in, like I say, that time within a full rotation of the cranks. I'm not sure what this thing's got left in it. The world may never know. I was afraid this thing kick out on me on, you know, 4 or 5 miles away from home, and I have to pedal it the old-fashioned way. But we getting some use out of it. See how much it slows. Well, it's already at 22. Woohoo! Come on. Yeah, I believe I'm going to call it. We're at 88.2. Like I say, we're definitely over 30 minutes. Probably over right close to 40. We'll go around the block. I got some more brake out of the back, but not much more out of the front. And the front should wear out first because they usually grab the most. Oh! I hopped the front wheel over that. That would have been a little violent. Knocked her down to 3. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. Well, I tell you what. We're gonna go around the next block. Just so I can put 90 on it. We're at 88.6. I don't know, I'd probably have to go further than that. Let's go ahead and call it. We'll cross 90 when we get over on our next video of it. Here's my truck. My beautiful truck. I love my truck. Whew, and my butt's starting to feel it. I ain't no youngin' no more. Yeah, I didn't expect the video to go that long. But yeah, I was 86 point something last time I looked at the mileage. It's 88.6. It was 86.5 or something like that. Yeah, I need to do something with that lawnmower. I got a carburetor kit for it and everything. I do want to see if I can get it running. I just basically need to clean the tank out and slap new carb on there and oh, find that little spot. There it is. There we go. I guess I also turn the volume up on my phone. Jeff, you can I see. No, we're good. Trying to figure out, there was one of these. No. Yeah, it was, I don't know. You know me and this, the only problem me and this app ever have is that, you know, usually it'll show the max and the average and all that. This time it didn't want to show me that after I got going. Still on 1 bar. So, see, a lot of, you know, not just bikes, but I turned it off by the battery. That saves you from having to flip 2 switches. But anywho, I could turn on some light. Put some light on the situation. It's the first time I've kicked these lights on in a while. Haven't been doing much in the garage in a while. But anyways, I hope you liked this video, and if you did,
hit the like button. If not, lie to me. I can take it. I'm a man. Hit it anyway. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't yet. If you have, make sure you're still subscribed. And in either case, hit the bell for all notifications. And please be a gentleman or lady and slap a comment down, even if you're in disagreement with me on anything. Just throw it down there anyway. Any interaction helps, and I much appreciate it. Any help y'all can do, and it's free. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.